everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Just before we start the weekly readings, I just want to put a shout out to somebody. I am going to link their social media pages below. Instagram page, okay, do check that out. It's Crystal Harmony UK. She has a website as well where she sells all her crystals and sort of jewellery and what have you. I've been purchasing from her now for quite some time. I love her jewellery, the crystal jewellery. I love to wear this because of the properties, guys. It gives so much, it's like so much metaphysics in crystals, okay, for those of you who love that side of things. She sells like little quaint sort of natty little ornaments. That's an incense burner there that you can put your incense sticks in. Really reasonable prices as well, guys. She's just started a YouTube channel up again, so I will put the link to that. She describes the properties of crystals on there, so she's a lovely person, okay, you will warm to her. This was just my way of thanking her, really, because she's been really kind to me with my purchases of late. So yeah, do check out her details and also look into the properties of crystals and how they can benefit us as human beings on this planet. So with that said and done, let's get on to the weekly reads. Now goes for reading for the lovely star sign of Aries. So Aries, let's move your card out the way and let's have a look what's coming out in this week's story for you. In your energies, what's the first card that comes out? And we have Independence coming in for my lovely Arians. I feel the energy when I look at this card for you is you feel like you're being pushed at the moment, maybe to the edge of a situation where you think to yourself, I can't take any more of this, okay? I'm struggling with this energy. I'm not really coping very well, but you're coping better than what you presume that you are. She is sort of oblivious here in this picture. She's looking down and not really understanding. She's got the most biggest pair of butterfly wings, okay? That are going to help and support her. So there's help and support around you on a situation if you look in the right place or ask the right questions, okay? Sometimes Aries can be a little bit stubborn and they would rather struggle and try and get through something. And the cards are saying to you, yeah, you're very independent, but sometimes, you know, we need a little bit of help, we need a little bit of a helping hand. And just know that the support is there around you, okay? You've just got to see it, you've just got to open your eyes and realise, or have the confidence as well to say to yourself, I've got this, I can do this, I'm independent, I can get my head around this. So I feel there's a challenge that you are facing at the moment that you might be puzzling over, thinking to yourself, how do I get to the bottom of this, how do I work this out? And just know that with the Independence card, it's sort of giving you a nudge in the right direction to say, you'll sort it, you'll get through it. And my sort of philosophy in life is everything can be sorted out, okay? There's in some way, shape or form, we always get a resolve and we always get an answer. I always think like today's worries is yesterday's news, okay? It's that kind of a scenario that I'm feeling with you. So the next card that comes out for you, my lovely Arians, is Messenger of Fire, okay? So there's something going on in your headspace at the moment. There's some of you maybe thinking, do I reach out to this person? Should I connect to this person? Should I write this letter to this person? Should I communicate in this situation? So there's something consuming your headspace that has got you thinking over something. But the Messenger of Fire here, there's this dilemma of, do I say that? Don't I say that? Would they be offended if I said that? So you're sort of in a bit of a dilemma at the moment with a thought process going on in your head, okay? Questions either whizzing round there, thinking, as I said, do I let this person know? You could be privy to some information as well, and you're standing there thinking, do I let them know the truth about this? Is it going to make matters worse? but then you'll feel guilty if you don't tell them. It's that kind of a scenario. So however that resonates for you. We then have doors coming in, doors of opportunity, okay? Keys to new properties for some of you. If it's not you, then you might hear of somebody getting a new place or a new workplace, okay? A new work opportunity coming in. But doors are opening here. And it's also to give you that confirmation of where you thought you were stuck with something, trying to sort something out. There is a resolve, okay? You can turn the key in that lock and you can walk through that door and leave that worry, that whatever has been going on that you've been trying to resolve. Because I feel most of my Aries I'm connecting with today, there's something that they're trying to puzzle out, trying to get a resolve on, trying to work out. Some of you may be thinking of leaving a job, okay? And this is saying, yeah, when one door shuts, another one opens. If it's not you directly, don't forget it can be somebody around you who might be going through this at the moment. But yeah, doors of opportunity there. We then have the beautiful cards of Three of Wands and the Gardener. And the Three of Wands is waiting for adventure. But at the moment, there's something that you've got to wait for before you can start your adventure. The passion's there, the fire is there, the want is there, but there's something just not fell into place for you, allowing you to go on this adventure or start on this venture. But the thing is that we've got the Three of Wands. The third month is March, okay? So it's saying get towards the middle of March, then everything will be in place and you can start planning the journey. I feel there's somebody's uprooting here. As I said, job changes, house changes, okay? And it also can mean on the 27th of March, I'm going for, some of you may have hospital visits or doctor's appointments, either you or somebody around you, because I work with colour and green is associated with health. So you could be visiting a hospital or some kind of medical clinic or something around that focus. We then have the lovely card of balance. And this is where you sort of are in that energy of, I've sorted out my problems. I feel that I can relax. It's like taking a load off here. It's like the red turning to blue. We've gone from sort of a very fiery, sort of upside down energy, and we've got going into the calmness, okay? I also feel inner struggles between yourself, your inner voice may be chipping in where it shouldn't, and this is where you have to get the balance in, okay? Do you listen to your inner voice, or do you take the direction of what your heart is saying to you? There's something about a religious visit here as well. I've got a church association going through that. Some of you may be visiting a church again, going through I wanted to say March, and they came out then with April, didn't I? I so wanted to say March, and I started off with the April, so maybe the end of March or beginning of April, just to give a compromise. But there's something about visiting a church, okay, for some of you, not all of you, so to be mindful of that. We then have the card of the Lady of the Gift. Generosity, receiving and withholding. The Lady of the Gift is portraying your energy at this moment. You could be very generous to others. You could be giving away things to brighten up somebody else's day, okay? And then there's also the receiving. You could be receiving gifts or information or help off others. And then withholding, I feel here, this is to do with what I mentioned. Do you tell this person some information that you have become privy to? Do you feel guilty if you don't let them know? There's something about a secret here. Okay, there's a secret going on with some of my Aries. And it's the Lady of the Gift is, do I let it out, okay? Do I let this person know? There's also something about visiting a castle as well, okay? I feel like it could be to do with that church I mentioned, but it could also be significant of a castle type building, because we have that in this card as well. And it's either around the 20th of March or the 20th of April. We then have Healer of the Ages. And it's strange how I've been talking about churches, okay? And now we've got sort of a Jesus Christ type of icon in this card. Healer of the Ages. This is somebody sending you healing. I feel that some of my Aries are struggling with their health at the moment. So healing is being sent to you from somebody in spirit, okay? Just to be mindful of that. It could be a passing on those dates. The 20th of March or the 20th of April is a loved one in spirit who has passed on those days, who is actually sending some healing to you. So just to be mindful of that, okay? We then have the animal spirit cards coming in, and we've got the beautiful card of the Scorpion coming in with the Panther. The Scorpion is the alchemical sign of fire, and so is the Panther. There's something about an argument here. There's something about going for the jugular about something, digging your heels in, knowing you're right on something, and somebody has got a sting in their tail, okay? The Scorpion is the person around you, the situation, and you are the Panther, where you're not going to let them get away with it. You're not going to sort of allow someone to pull the wool over your eyes, or someone close to you. So there's sort of a verbal banter going on here, or some kind of conflict where paperwork may be going backwards and forwards, but one person thinks they're right and you think you're right. So we've got sort of a battle going on here. So whatever that's going to resonate with, it doesn't have to be you directly. It could be that you know of family members or somebody in a workplace who aren't getting on, and there's this hostility. I want to say the word hostility that's going on around some of you. We then have the beautiful card of Five of Trees, and it's limitation. So limitation can mean you are being limited at the moment, okay? Waiting on certain things before you can move on to the next phase. Limitation is know your limitations, okay? You may be going too fast paced at something, and it's like to say, well, just give yourself time and energy to recoup. Because we've got green associated, it's about limitations of your health demands, okay? Show some love and support back to you or someone close to you who may be sort of struggling at the moment. They might be burning the candle at both ends. Now I'm losing my voice. And when I lose my voice, it's spirit coming in. Okay, spirit, let me just get the message through. Thank you for clearing my throat chakra. I've got somebody in spirit coming through. They've taken that, giving me my voice back now to tell you what they want me to tell you, okay? Okay. Let me just get my voice back. Thank you. I've got somebody in spirit who is saying someone has stood and looked at a tree that was planted in their memory. It's either something you carry around with you in a small potted planter, or it's actually a planted tree somewhere. I feel it's the second, it's the latter. It's like you've been to visit somewhere where there was a tree planted in memory of this person who's come through, who wanted me to make sure I got this message across. Okay, no worries. I feel it's a female in spirit. They've drawn close to you because of the love in the card and showing the tree. But she's telling me there was a tree planted in her memory. Okay? And somebody has been looking at it recently. I've got the name of Joy. I don't know whether this person is named Joy who's in spirit, or the Joy is here on the earth plane, but Joy is a significance to this person. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay. So I have to pass that on, whoever that may resonate with. So thank you for that. We then have the message from Spirit, who is spiritually is so simple. All you need to do is love God, do good, and then go home. Okay? So it's about Spirit saying to you, don't try too hard. Don't try too hard. Okay? There might be something that you are praying or wishing for at the moment, and it's about that message of whatever you give, whatever you do, it comes back twice fold. So I feel this is a message for Aries to say, you've done good, you've done well, you've been generous, you've given, wholeheartedly, and whatever God is to you, whether that's the divine, okay, spirit, whatever you believe in, and we're all connected anyway. As long as you know at the end of the day you've done your best, you can put your head on that pillow and sleep soundly. So I feel that's a message of whatever's going on around you at the moment, stop worrying, okay? Just stop worrying. So we turn the page and we have gift revealed and the fire element fairies coming in for you. The gift revealed, got a little fly buzzing around, guys. Go on. Right, the gift revealed is saying to you, we had this earlier on where I felt something was being gifted to you as a thank you for some work that you have done. Okay, so there's a gift coming in, and we've got the fire element. There's something about fairies are saying follow something that you've are passionate about. You could be giving a gift this week. But because we're coming through to Valentine's Day as well, it can mean somebody from the past, because the phoenix is rising from the ashes, and some of you may be reconnected by an old friend or an old flame. So just to be aware of that, because we've got forget-me-nots here. And I feel that this is coming in as a forget-me-not, as in an old friend coming in, or as I said, an old ex-partner. So the last card we've got coming in is a numerology card, and it's number 10, and it's infinite potential. There's infinite potential this week in getting things sorted, okay, getting the answers you want. 10 is about a completion. You'll be able to close the chapter on something as well. So my lovely Aries, I hope you can take something from that reading. I'm just going to grab the movie book of answers just to get one last quotation out for you this week. So let's grab that and see what comes in. And we have, you pays your money, you takes your choice. And it's the character of Charlie out the African Queen. You pays your money, you take your choice. So it's basically saying here, you can achieve, you can do what you want to with the energy that is around you. It's all down, it's in your hands this week, okay? It's the decision is all within you. And the choice is yours, okay? The choice is yours, my lovely Arians. So I hope you can take something from that message this week. Don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs. Any comments, likes, subscribe, guys. Keeps my channel growing. Until next time, you take care. Bye then.